Hey you! Wanna feel old? Well, Left 4 Dead 2 is somehow 15 years old at the time of recording this video.
Oh, this is not happening.
Anyone here?
This is not happening.
And while Valve has long since abandoned the series and stopped making content for it, there's no need to worry. The community has taken up that mantle with gusto. Welcome to Game Rant, and today we'll be talking about some of the best custom Left 4 Dead 2 campaigns found on the Steam Workshop. Starting off with a twofer, here's Tank Challenge and Tank's Playground. These two simple custom maps have a premise that's just as hard as it sounds. Both challenge players to survive increasingly difficult and numerous waves of tanks. And, well, that's it. It's nothing but tanks. There's also a handful of sequel maps by the same creator, if this first one just wasn't enough of a challenge for you. Helm's Deep is a survival map taking players to Helm's Deep from Lord of the Rings, surviving against hordes of the undead with their friends in the iconic fortress. Die-hard Tolkien fans might feel a bit odd about using guns in the fantasy setting of Helm's Deep though. So for those real role players out there, always remember, melee is an option. Now let's move on to Warcelona. You get it? Like Barcelona, but anyway, the map takes place in the iconic Spanish city after it's received a sudden influx of new, deceased citizens. In fact, according to the map's creator, every set piece featured in the level is based on a real setting in the real city. The details even go as deep as the soccer jerseys on the custom zombies' backs, which alone is something that very few Steam Workshop maps have to offer. Urban Flight has players escape a burning city as they make their way to a military outpost. It's one of the more standard custom maps out there, which is perfect if you're just looking for more Left 4 Dead in your life, but have already exhausted all of the campaigns on disc. The level even borrows a common objective from many of the OGs, having you fight through a city, refuel a vehicle, and escape. On the opposite side of the spectrum is Deathcraft 2, bringing the mechanics of Left 4 Dead into Minecraft. This custom campaign overhauls the HUD with Minecraft's signature blocky look, and replaces the player and zombie models too. So it's not too hard to completely forget which game you're even playing half the time. Then Back to School is our final pick. The map begins with the survivors having just crashed their car, and they need to make their way to a school in order to survive. It's another standard level that fits in perfectly alongside the others on disc, with a climactic ending taking place on the school's football field, collecting gas cans to escape. And that's it for our list. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to go to GameRant.com for more like this.